Hey, what's going on, traders? Today, just wanted to do a lesson on what I like to call pretty moves and how using multi-time frame and trend analysis can save you from being on the wrong side of the trade. This is a 10-minute chart and this is a 30-minute chart. On the 10-minute chart this morning, we had this big bar, this wide range bar, igniting a move in the direction of down. You see volume picked up on this bar, and this bar was almost 3 or 4 times the size of the average past 10 bars. And so we united move down. In actuality, it wasn't too many places really to hop on board yet on this move. And as you see, the move came down lower, and as we came down to an area here. Now people see this bar and they start analyzing, thinking, okay, came down here, and they're looking to hop on board. But what a lot of novice failed to realize, that this move is the move. This move came all the way back down to the next area of buying pressure, and using the trading style and the trading method that I use, which is called the show me the money trading method. This right here is the next area. It came prices on the 30-minute chart. You see it came down to this next area, and each time in this area, prices rallied back up. Buyers stepped up. Buyers showed you the money each and every time that it came back to this area. And so here, some people see this move, some novice, and they're looking to go short again. Well, I'm looking like, man, we're at the area now where the buyers should step up. How many buyers? I don't know, but we will find out. And so as this plays out and go on, actually, and as you see, volume picked up here as this started to move up. Now, when I'm looking to go short, I really don't want to see too many buyers. I don't want to see buyers increasingly buying here at the area where I'm thinking about shorting. And so here at this point, some shorts got faked out. Some people went short here, but buyers rallied it and stepped back up. Then this went up to an area of minor support, and we started seeing the tide turn here. And at this point, when I saw, you seeing this volume increase, that definitely made it suspect. But at this point, this was a shorting opportunity. And what traders fail to realize at this point, we are still not in a downtrend. We just had a momentum move down. We broke a low, but we had a momentum move down. And we all know that a downtrend, you need a series of higher highs and lower lows and lower highs. So at this point, we have a lower low and we have a lower high. So some traders at this point, this was shortable, which was fine. So if you took this short, that was fine. But at this point, prices failed to make a new low. We came right back here to the area of show me the money, where buyers stepped up and showed us the money. So at this point, we knowing that it is buyers right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I want to plot a 20 MA on here. Now the reason I plotted a 20 period moving average, just simple moving average, because some traders like to use moving averages to pick entries instead of using them as guides. So at picking an entry here, it came up. Now reading price told me we didn't make a lower low. So what assumption do I have that we should make a lower low now in this area where buyers are stepping up? So as we come along, if some people shorted here, then you see they definitely would have got stopped out. And at this point, we still didn't make a lower low. If anything, at this point, I'm thinking of going long. But if I'm using a moving average as my guide, then I can't go long because it's not up under the moving average. So if you want to wait for that indication to pick your entries, then that's fine. But as reading price and using the show me the money method, then when I see buyers step up, I step up with them, and then I stay in that frame of mind until prices show me otherwise. I might not catch the beginning of the move or the end of the move, but I definitely will catch the middle, and I will be able to pile up my contracts when I do see an opportunity. And so as we go along here, we see prices did this fake and goes up, and then it drops. And as it dropped, it was easy. This is another pretty move. This is another, just like this is another pretty move. I mean, you'd have to get stopped out here most likely, and then you might catch it here depending on how you do the management of your trades, unless you had to stop here, which the risk reward ratio, is not that great. So it all depends on your method. But at this point right here, this is another pretty move. The move goes down again, leaves no room for real entry unless you buy continuation plays, but other than that, no room for a really high probability play using the show me the money method at least. So we come here back to another area, and as we see, this came to another area, still in the same area of buying stepped up. And as you note, at this support area, we made another lower low here, which is good. But at this point in this higher time frame, we never closed below it. So this still never violated the areas where buyers stepped up. Buyers still stepped up again to keep this from closing below. So this still never violated the area of where buyers continuously showed us the money. So at this point here, prices rallied back up again to this area. And then of course this is the end of the day, but these pretty moves really left no entry. The areas of show me the money really had better entries than these pretty moves. This was just chasing the move. If you got in it, great, but it never really gave you a chance to get a really good low risk entry without getting stopped out. These moves right here were actually able, where buyers stepped up, to get you a better entry, so using less risk. So I just wanted to show you in this case that here in this higher time frame, we never violated this area. Support held, and buyers continually stepped up and showed us the money. And here they'll go up, quick drop off, pretty move. I don't even chase that pretty move, but there you go. And for any traders that were looking again to short at this 20 MA, you were stopped out again. So by reading price action, this allows you to determine what prices are doing and what buyers and sellers, what are the odds of these prices following through. And so this lesson was basically on, don't chase these pretty moves. Sometimes the ugly move generates the best profit. Now, what gets kind of confusing is none of these moves up were fading the trend, except this move, technically, because we made lower lows and lower highs in this time frame. But what the trend has to do with is really where it is the trend until it's not the trend anymore. So in other words, it's the trend until buyers step up. So once you find an area of where buyers are showing us the money, you can step up and you can buy that in that area once we get some type of significant price action, and then we look to take off some of our position up here, because we don't know how high prices will go or if they'll just turn around. So we'll take off some of our position and we'll hold some bonus lots just in case if it goes higher. So based on this, you would have had to go short every play. This was the only real entry right here. These right here was just a quick pretty move, nothing spectacular. And this was a quick pretty move that nobody would catch. So until next time, to next week, traders, talk to you then.